This country has too many men, and I'm gonna say all the things that you know. Oh, I'm a pizza. My pizza's ready. Thank you, man.
Your name?
Yeah. I'm gonna do second again. Shit. Okay. Okay. Shit. All right. So signs, your country has too many men. Now, the number one sign is that there's no men for men under six. Oh, what am I saying? I'm saying men. That would sound gay, man. That shit would sound gay as hell. There's no women for men under 6 feet tall. Okay, the men in your country, struggle. The men under 6 feet tall struggle to get a woman. Okay, that's number one. Number one, because if there was plenty of women to go around, it would be enough even for men under 6 feet tall. Okay, that's one factor. That's one sign that your country has too many men. Okay. Another, number two, is that the men that are under 6 feet tall get leftover women. Not only under 6 feet tall, but men who ain't got no bread, men who are suffering financially. Okay. They get leftover women. They don't get young women at all. They get these old ass bags and land wells coming their way, okay? Because in other countries, let me tell you, even men who don't have a whole lot of money, they still got women, bruh. In Brazil, there's a lot of niggas who ain't got no money, but they still can get a woman, bruh. Because why? Why? Because there's plenty of women to go around. Okay. Number three, average men. Okay. I already talked about the height and stuff like that. How women only come after. We'll drink some water. Women only go after the less desirable men when their eggs are all dried up. When the bad boys, 6 foot 4, 6'5", Chad and Tyrone get done with them, they go after the less desirable guys, which is the guys under 6 feet tall, because that's the only thing they can get after a certain age. Okay. There's simply too many men, bro, in this country, whether you like it or not. You know, and let me tell you, immigration helped that shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. There's so many men in this country from other countries that it makes it a super highly competitive dating game out here, man. You wonder why the fucking the dating market is so goddamn competitive? Look at how many men we got in this country, bro, and not enough beautiful women to go around. Shit, I went the wrong way. Especially in my area, bro. There's so many Chads and Tyrones to compete with, bro. I'm just a speck, okay? I won't get, yeah, exactly, competing for trash. You know, you out here competing for trash and shit. See, the thing is, there's so many young men, young Chads, Tyrones to compete with that you won't get noticed. That's the reason why a lot of guys have droughts. A lot of men have droughts because it's hard to get noticed, you know, out of that fucking saturation, okay? I told you about the analogy. You remember that analogy that I used about the peacock? Okay? When there's a peacock inside a room with a bunch of peacocks, it's gonna be hard for him to get noticed, man. Matter of fact, it'll be hard for him to win a trophy if there was a fucking competition in that room, okay? He would have to tweak himself a little bit more. He would have to fucking clean his feathers a little bit more. He would have to fucking like work out or some shit like that to get noticed. Well, that's the average man here, man. The average man gotta work twice as hard, 3 times as hard to get noticed by females because of the saturation. If it wasn't saturated here in America, but there would be plenty of women for all of us, man. Okay? Nobody will be struggling. But since, you know, we got whack-ass leadership in this country that allow immigrants to come into the country, to flood the fucking market for men, okay, we not only competing against other American men, but we also competing with men from other countries. You know what I'm saying? So these are all the signs that your fucking country is too cluttered with men, man. Let me tell you, when I go over to Brazil, last time I was there, bro, wasn't nobody starving. There was no men out there starving for pussy and shit. You know, motherfuckers was getting their dick wet up out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? When I told you before, bro, when there's more men than women, women got the power. Okay? 83. Okay, 83. Here we go. When there's more women than men, men got the power. You see what I'm saying? Like in Thailand, bro, men got the power out there. Why? Because there's too many women out there, bro. There's plenty of women everywhere in Thailand, Brazil, Colombia. I mean, there's plenty of women. No man, especially an American man, will starve a pussy, bro. It don't even matter what you look like either. You at least get your face match up out there. In America, you can't even get your fucking face match, bro. Okay, get this up out of here. Okay, I'm back. Oh man, So if there's a whole lot of men in your area, it's hard to get noticed, bro. Especially if you under 6 feet tall, you average. That's why Kel works out, man, and gives me an edge over other men. You know what I'm saying? If you work out, you keep your body in shape, you look buff, it gives you an edge over other men. It does. It really does. Even taller men, okay? But us men, let me tell you, that are average, that are not Chads or Tyrone, gotta work hard to stick out, or harder to stick out from all the rest of the men. You know what I'm saying? You gotta basically peacock yourself all the time. You always gotta wear nice, fancy shit. In America, bro, and you know what? It's because of the elites, bro. You know, having too many men in America, it doesn't bother the elites. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people who are on top, the people who call the shots, you know what I'm saying, in the country, you know, that shit don't bother them. The fucking, what they call it, the date apps don't bother the elites. It bothers the little people like me and you, and they don't feel our pain. You know, they don't feel what we're talking about. A lot of guys can't get girlfriends. Why? The saturation is real. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing ugly women that are below me. You feel me? Got boyfriends, okay? I mean, I could have a girlfriend, bro. It'll be a land whale, but it's like, shh. It's like I don't want no land whale. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys get left out of they get left out into the cold, man, because of the saturation. That's where overseas come from, bro. I mean, that's where overseas comes in. You see what I'm saying? You go overseas, bro, you'll have plenty of women for you, bro. The only fucking solution is overseas for a lot of men. America, over the years, became too saturated with men. There's too many men out here, too many dicks to compete with, bro. Out here, I can't find out a single female, and the only ones that are single are the young ones. You know what I'm saying? The reason why, you know, the young women are single more because they are in school and shit. You see what I'm saying? They're probably in college and shit. They're trying to push themselves through college. So you got college girls that are only single, okay? But then you got to compete with the young man, and there's a whole lot of them with a whole lot of looks. So you got to compete, you know what I'm saying, with the young man. So that, you know, the young Tyrones, the Chads and shit. You know, like you notice that you can only attract older women, women past their prime. Okay, because guess what? You got to get past the young Chads and the Tyrones. You feel me? Like, they're in your way. You know what I'm saying? Not just only Chads and Tyrones, but a younger man, period. It's like, it just seems like everywhere I go, I see young couples. I don't see, like, an older man that's in his 40s with a woman in her 20s. I don't see that shit, bro. I see that every blue moon or some shit like that. But, like, I see who got the women. The younger women, the ones that you desire. It's the younger men. This is what I see with my eyes. So you got to compete with a young man. The guy got looks and shit. You can't compete with that. I can't compete with my 25-year-old self, bro. If I could go back 15, 16 years, I can't compete with my younger self. You know what I'm saying? So there's too many men out here, bro. The elites, they sold us out, bro. For a cookie, bro. And I'm talking about the elites, the people who run the country, because these are the people who call the shots. These are the people who run shit. Shit go wrong, okay? When shit go wrong, they're to blame for this shit. It's time for me to eat right now. I'm hungry like a motherfucker. I'm hungry like a big dog. So, man, when you think about it, bro, a lot of us get leftover women. Let's just be real. A lot of us get leftover women. A lot of us can't even hang on to girl. Oh, uh, another sign that your country is full or too full of men is that the women do not want to commit. The women ghost you more, okay? Okay? You can't hang on to a girlfriend, even if your life depended on it, because the women got too many options. That's another sign that there's too many men in your country. Okay? Overseas, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you real quick. Overseas, women want to commit because there's not a whole lot of options for them. The men out there in their country, they want to be players because there's too many women out there. So men out there don't want to commit. There's so many single mothers in these third world countries that, I mean, goddamn, because the men can get up and leave without any repercussion for the men. Okay? The man don't have to pay child support in these countries, bro, if he get up and leave. So that keeps the women needing the men, because if a woman can get child support, then that means that she doesn't need the man. If the guy is paying $2,000, $3,000, or even, it depends how much he's worth. If he's worth a couple of million, she's getting, $50,000 a month. Man, if she's getting $50,000 a month, she don't need a man. You know what I'm saying? That child support is paying, even if it's $20,000 a month for child support, bro, that's a lot of lettuce. That means she don't need a man if she's getting paid $20,000 a month. That's why it's so dangerous to get married as a successful man in this country, bro. Back to what I was saying about the saturation. Saturation is real. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, when there's too many fucking goddamn men in your area or in your country, you're gonna go long droughts. Let me tell you, when there's plenty of women, you won't have any droughts. Okay? And you'll be able to, hang on to girlfriends a lot longer. I mean, tell the truth, man. How many of us have a hard time keeping women around? Be honest. How many of us have a hard time getting a relationship or trying to fucking lock down a female? Be honest, bro. I know I struggle trying to keep a female around and shit, bro. I remember I told you. Remember I met up with this female at this hotel and shit, right? I told the pussy up. You know what I'm saying? We went out a couple of times. I tried to fucking lock her down too quickly, and she bailed out on me, man. She left hella quick. She just found something that she didn't like about me, and she fucking bailed out. Why? Because there's too many options, too many men. Too many men, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you got your shit together, bruh. You won't keep that female for too long because she got so many options. Look, America has men that are, America has a lot of men that are successful, that have a lot of money, okay? When they released those date naps back in 2012, it's when Tinder was born, right? When they released them date naps, females had all them options, bruh. Swiping left, swiping left, swiping left, swiping left. Just being picky and choosy as hell. The worst thing you could do is release dating apps in a first world country. I'm gonna say it again. The worst thing you can do for dating is release dating apps in a first world country. We got the most millionaires in the world. We got so much wealth in this country. That's why niggas is having problems. Females, man, all it takes for her to figure out you ain't got your shit together and she's on to the next. Doesn't matter how good looking you are. You could be a Chad or Tyrone, but if you broke, you'll have a hard time keeping the broad. Now, some of you guys that come around to my channel, bruh, okay? You come around to my channel. Some of you guys are Chads and Tyrones. Okay? Some of you guys are Tyrones. But none of you guys can keep a female for longest 3 or 4 months. You might be with a female for about 3 or 4 months. You guys get into an argument or you can't, agree on things, she bails out just like that. Bam, because she got so many other options, bro. Back in the day, man, before the dating apps and before the saturation, bro, women used to, want to, work it out with you. And you'll keep her longer. Why? Because she didn't have a whole lot of options to go around, especially if she was average at best. An average woman back before the dating app, she kept a man. She worked hard, too, to keep a man around. She sucked a whole lot of dick. Just like, AMS said. Sucking a whole lot of dick. You see what I'm saying? So I sat back and I thought, I was like, what? Why is a lot of guys struggling in the dating market? Why is a lot of men struggling? What's the real deal? Aha, and I said this before, saturation. Saturation is here, bruh. When it's saturated, it's the same thing with DoorDash. DoorDash is getting too saturated, bruh. And I'm not making a whole lot of money every single day, man. When you got too many men to compete with, a lot of guys gonna get pushed out, or they're gonna have a whole lot of droughts. You know what I'm saying? And I can see, AMS, Alpha Male Strategy. I can see him struggling, trying to keep a female around, especially for the women that he want, the big ass, nice curves and shit like that. I can see, AMS struggling. Probably not attracting them though, because of his height, but I can see him struggling, trying to keep a relationship going because of the options that women have. That's why a lot of guys can't get the ones, the big booty and stuff like that. I haven't had a woman with a big booty as a girlfriend since 2005, bro. Back in the day, I had a girlfriend that had a big booty, man. She had a big ass. And that was the last time I had a girlfriend that had a big ass. It's been years since I had a girlfriend with a big ass. Now, it ain't been years since I had sex with a woman, with a big ass. But it's been years since I had a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, that had a big ass. Okay? Because the big ass is it's highly desirable, blood, like by black men, Hispanic men, white men, you know what I'm saying? All men like a big ass, even Indian men. I'm seeing Indian men walking around with these Indian women that got big asses. And a lot of these Indian women got big asses around here, bro. Big ass, big, nice, giant ass like a black girl. And I'm seeing these Indian dudes walking around with them like, hey, this is my girl with the big ass. You see what I'm saying? So to get a big ass, especially in California, you gotta have bread and looks to get a woman with a big ass, bro. I'm telling you, women ain't never had so good. These fucking dating apps have fucking like expanded women's options galore. That's why you gotta escape this place, blood. Escape this place, man. Escape it. This is nothing to stick around for, bruh. You have to get away from the saturation, man. Overseas is where it's at, bruh. I had an argument with a guy, I think it was on AMS channel, right? I had an argument with a guy in the comment section. He was talking about it's the same everywhere. I was like, man. Women got act right overseas. Nah, man, it's the same thing over there. No, that's not. No, it's not. Women out there and big time. You see what I'm saying? They need a man big time about there, bro. For real, for real, for real. I gotta have me a dinner, bro. I'm going this way. I'm gonna get me a dinner. You guys hit that Cash App. Buy me a dinner tonight. Shit. Hit that Cash App. Damn, I didn't put the Cash App on this video. Go to my other videos. Hit the Cash App. So, man, overseas, bro, females cannot play that bullshit. Let me tell you something real quick, man. Females overseas, and this is what a lot of guys don't understand. They don't understand that females overseas cannot pull that bullshit over here that they pull over there. I mean, over there they can't pull that shit. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit that what am I saying? Fuck. I'm driving. I'm too busy driving and shit. I mean, in Thailand or whatever, women cannot pull that bullshit over there as they can pull over here. You know what I'm saying? Like they can pull that shit over here. Over here, they can pull the shit. Why? Because of the courts. Mangina-ism. Okay? Captain Save-A-Ho-ism. They can pull that shit over here. You know what I'm saying? But they can't pull that shit over there. Why? Because they don't have the courts backing them. They don't have child support. They don't have alimony. You see what I'm saying? So when they don't have those things, these females, they're going to do some act right. Let me tell you, you get over there and you get with a female, right? You get into a relationship with her and you tell her, hey, I don't want you to be on Tinder. I don't want you to be on Bumble. She'll fucking do it. She'll fucking delete her accounts, man, because you her bread and butter. You her golden goose. You paying the bills. You running the shit. You her number one, guy that's saving her from poverty. Let me tell you, the guy, Sunshine Shoulders. Somebody asked me if I follow Sunshine Shoulders, and I do. I listen to him. And he married a broad, or I don't think he got married, but he got with a female, you know what I'm saying, got with a female, and he basically changed her lifestyle completely. She living good, you know what I'm saying, and she's eating well, and because of him, you know what I'm saying, you want to be her Lord and Savior, and that's what these countries allow you to do. These countries allow you to be the woman's Lord and Savior, and she's gonna do as you say, as long as you paying the bills. Okay, money matters most overseas. Looks over here, money overseas. Okay, money come before looks in third world countries and second world countries. Okay, time for me to get food. Okay? Over here is looks. Why? Because women got all they need over here, bro. They don't need to be, they don't need a man for stability and shit, bro. They got their bread. They got their money. Their parents probably make money and shit. You got parents out here that don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, so women are not looking for men with a whole lot of money. Nowadays, it's about looks first, bruh. Looks first. Then money comes second or third, depending on the woman, bruh. But looks comes first in this country. And that's the reason why a lot of guys struggle, man. A lot of average guys struggle. Because the women, they're looking for the top guys all the time. And then they got, the date naps is which, feeding their fucking brain, telling them that they're fucking beautiful, but really they're land wells. Okay. So when you got a saturated country full of men, and not only that, they're not just full of men, but full of Chads and Tyrones and the guys up under them. Chads like, Tyrone like. Okay. This is the reason why I do struggle. But if you take away, you take away the Chads and Tyrones, you'll do a whole lot better. Let me tell you, like I said, there's no Chads or Tyrones to compete with in other countries. I know some of you guys are Chads and Tyrones, right? Some of you guys come around my channel, you're Chads, right? Or you're Tyrone, okay? You gotta compete with other Chads and Tyrones. If you are a Tyrone in Thailand or you a Tyrone in Colombia, bruh, you know how much pussy you would get? You think you got pussy over here. Just wait till you get over there being a Tyrone in Colombia. Man, you'll have so many women because there's not a whole lot of Tyrones to compete with. Tyrones got to compete with other Tyrones. Chads got to compete with other Chads. That's the reason why they can't keep a girlfriend. There's a lot of Chads that probably can't even keep a girlfriend. Seriously, they get pussy, but they can't keep them. I gotta take a break and shit, man. I gotta eat something. Look, I'm in a super saturated area, and some people or some men, they think I struggle because I'm ugly or something like that, or this and that, this and this. No, bruh, there's too many men out here. When the tech companies brought their fucking goddamn buildings and shit over here, okay? When they brought them jobs and shit over here, bruh, all the men gravitated all over the country to over here. So it wasn't like that before the tech industry showed up, bruh. It was plenty of women back in 2005 and 6 or something like that, bruh. Every fucking bar was packed. You was getting laid, okay? Even if you were average looking, you were getting laid. Even if you were below average, you were getting laid with your face match, okay? But now women got all these options in America, bruh. It's the reason why a lot of guys are struggling. You know what I'm saying? And dudes, we do what we do. We get on the date naps, okay? We get on the date naps. We look for pussy, bro. That's what dudes do, and we compete for pussy. Okay, that's why a lot of guys acquire or obtain a lot of money and wealth because they want to have, the best women in the world. They want to have a more luxury life. They want to not compete with the average man because once you become successful, bro, I'm telling you, once you become successful, you surpass a lot of like average men, okay? And you're taking, food off the average man's plate. How many successful dudes or dudes who got nice careers? How many motherfuckers out here, wifing up, average women or below average women that you supposed to be dating? You know what I mean? They saturation, bro. I mean, damn. People came out here to men came out here to fucking like live the American dream. Oh yeah, you living the American dream, all right. You living the saturated dream. But I gotta go get some food, man. I gotta check my numbers and stuff. You guys have a good day. Subscribe, like, comment, hit the Cash App on the way out, man. You know what I'm saying? Support this channel, bruh. Support this channel. I don't care if it's $5 or $10. Put something down in that Cash App. I'm out. Peace out. Take care and bless.